Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I've been hearing a lot about no EBT November, right? Because with the government shutdown, folks got paid and benefits on the 15th, but the 1st, they're not sure. I'm not going to get into the politics of right now. Congress has it, right? The president can't do anything. The Supreme Court can't do anything. It's the two parties in the two houses are just fighting with each other. I don't want to get into the politics. I want to focus on the fact that you may not have an EBT recharge come November 1st. I believe it's on the 1st. So you have about this is the 21st of October 2025, so for timestamp. You have about 10 days, más o menos. What you need to do, if you still have funds in your EBT, you still have, especially those of you who have kids, focus on the basics. The rice, I know this sounds boring. The rice, the beans, the pastas, canned meat. Now, if you can get fresh meat, even better. If you have a food saver, I don't know if you can use EBT for like things like a food preserver. Buy the big pack of meat, split it up into 8-ounce or 1-pound amounts, depending on what your needs are. Vacuum seal them this week and this weekend. Stick them in your freezer. Anything old, crusty, nasty in the freezer, toss it, use it or toss it. Try to get all the basics you can. Now, if you want to get a big bag of like 25 pounds of rice and it's too much for you to eat in a reasonable amount of time, there are two ways you can do it. You can Mylar bag them. You can put them in Tupperware and just, seal them. You can put them in mason jars with an oxygen absorber, or you can split it with another family. So if you have a friend who may say, hey, look, I'll go halvesies with you. Each you gets 12 pounds of rice, but you're going to pay much less per pound than you would if you buy the individual little packs. Try to preserve as much as you can and preserve it in quantities that make sense for a single serving. So don't go crazy and buy like, oh, I'm going to put 5 gallons of rice in a 5-gallon bucket, because nobody eats 5 gallons of rice at once unless you have 50 people there. So once you open the bucket, you've now broken the seal and now you have to use that product. If you have it in smaller amounts, you can say, okay, I need 1 serving of meat and 1 serving of rice. So you pull 1 package of meat from the freezer, and then you pull maybe 1 mason jar, 1 Mylar bag, or 1 Ziploc of rice. You can even use Ziplocs if you don't have a food saver. Push all the air out, make sure it's sealed. Don't stick that in the fridge. Some people say you should, your call. Anyway, stay with the basics. Also, if you need to substitute certain drinks like iced teas and stuff, you could get Kool-Aid, get the lemonades. Think like you're preparing for a hurricane or an extended outage. Try to keep ahead of the curve, folks. I hope they figure this out, because this is going to suck for a lot of folks. And I hope the tips help. You guys be safe.